it feels like every time I turn around, there's some new technology shaking up the real estate world.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, keeping up can be a real challenge.
Oh, for sure.
But today we are tackling one that I think is particularly fascinating, and that's AI.
Yeah. AI is definitely having a moment in the spotlight right now.
Absolutely. And we're diving deep into this article that really caught my eye. It's titled AI-Powered Real Estate, The Competitive Edge You're Missing. And let me tell you, it's packed with insights.
Oh, I bet. That title alone is pretty intriguing.
Right. It really makes you think about, like, are we missing out on something?
Yeah, absolutely.
So whether you're an agent, hustling out there, or
Yeah.
just someone looking to buy or sell a property, I think you're really going to find this deep dive valuable.
I think so too. There's something in here for everyone, really.
Yeah. And the article highlights 3 specific AI applications that are already making waves in the industry.
Oh,
So
cool.
let's jump right in. The first one is intelligent-led qualification and nurturing.
Okay. Yeah, that's a big one.
Now, I got to admit, when I first saw that term, I was like, whoa, what does that even mean?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it sounds a little bit, technical,
It does.
but it's actually a pretty powerful concept. So think of it this way. AI is like having this super efficient assistant
Mhm.
who's crunching tons of data to figure out who's actually ready to buy or sell a property, right?
Ah, interesting.
It's not just about finding leads, it's about figuring out which ones are most likely to convert.
Makes sense.
So AI can look at things like someone's online behavior, right? Like what kind of properties are they looking at?
Mhm.
It can look at demographics, their financial situation, even things like hyperlocal market trends.
Wow.
And then it uses all that information to score those leads.
I see.
So agents know, okay, these are the people I really need to focus on.
That's amazing because I think one of the biggest challenges for agents is just,
Sure.
managing their time.
Yeah, time is everything in this business.
Right. So if you can be more efficient with your lead generation,
Right.
that frees you up to actually build those relationships.
Absolutely. You can focus on closing deals and providing that real personal touch.
Absolutely.
That's where AI can really make a difference, kind of takes care of the heavy lifting.
Yeah. And, the article actually mentioned that agents using AI for lead nurturing
Mm-hmm.
are seeing a significant reduction in time spent chasing those, dead-end leads.
Yeah, no more cold calling random numbers.
Right.
or
And
like-
that's huge because, again, it allows you to focus your energy on the things that really matter.
Where you can actually make an impact, yeah.
Exactly. But, okay, moving on to the second application.
Right.
This is the one that I got to say I found really kind of futuristic.
Oh, really?
It's predictive market analytics.
Ah, yes. This is where things get really interesting.
It is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, using data to understand the market isn't new.
Right. We've had things like historical comps for a long time.
Right. But this is like next level stuff.
It is. It's taken all that data
Mm-hmm.
and then cranking it up a notch,
So can you break down how this actually works? Like, what kind of data are we talking about?
So it's going way beyond just looking at past sales.
Okay.
AI can actually analyze things like interest rates,
Wow.
construction permits, even, social media trends to gauge sentiment.
No way.
Yeah. And things like weather patterns.
Wow. I never would have thought of that.
It's really looking at the big picture, and processing all of that data to predict future trends.
I see.
And the crazy thing is, it can be incredibly accurate.
So this isn't just like, some vague prediction.
No, this is like neighborhood-specific price trends,
Okay.
identifying those up-and-coming hotspots before anyone else even notices.
Now that is a game changer.
It is. It's like having a crystal ball, but one that's actually based on, hard data.
Absolutely. So for our listeners at home, think about this.
Mhm.
Whether you're trying to figure out the best time to sell your property to get top dollar,
Yeah.
or you're an investor looking to, get in on the ground floor of the next big thing, this kind of insight is incredibly valuable.
Oh, absolutely. It can really give you that competitive edge.
Okay. So we've talked about how AI can help with lead generation, market prediction,
Mm-hmm.
but at the end of the day, real estate is still a people business, right?
Very much so.
So the third application we're going to dive into is all about how AI can enhance the client experience.
Right, because technology should be there to, help us, not replace us.
Absolutely.
And that's what's so cool about this. It's not about getting rid of the human element.
Okay.
It's about letting AI handle those tasks that can be a little bit tedious and time-consuming.
Yeah, like what kind of tasks are we talking about specifically?
So things like scheduling showings, right?
Okay.
Answering those frequently asked questions, maybe even helping with some of the paperwork and transaction details.
I see.
It frees up the human agent to actually focus on building those relationships, providing that expert guidance.
Right. So it's almost like AI is taking care of the kind of the busy work.
Yeah, exactly. It's like having a super efficient assistant.
I like that analogy.
Right. So then the human agent can really focus on the things that require that human touch.
I see. So what are some of the specific tools that are being used?
Well, we're seeing things like 247 chatbots popping up.
Oh, yeah. I've seen those.
They can answer basic questions any time of day or night.
That's convenient.
It is, especially for people who are, busy or maybe in different time zones.
Right, right.
And then there are virtual assistants that can actually manage a lot of those transaction details.
Wow.
Keep everything organized, remind people about deadlines.
That's really helpful.
Yeah. And we're even seeing AI being used to create personalized property recommendations.
Oh, like tailored to your specific needs and wants.
Exactly. It takes all that data about what you're looking for,
Mm.
and then it can actually suggest properties that you might not have even found on your own.
So for someone listening who's maybe never experienced this, like what does this actually look like in practice?
Okay. So let's say you're thinking about buying a home.
Okay.
Instead of spending hours scrolling through listings online,
Yeah.
you could actually start by interacting with an AI-powered chatbot
Ah, I see.
that learns your preferences and then instantly curates a list of properties that fit what you're looking for.
That's so cool.
And then from there, a virtual assistant can step in and handle things like scheduling showings,
Mm.
answering your questions, maybe even guiding you through some of the paperwork.
And then the human agent is still there, right?
Absolutely. The human agent is there to provide that expert advice,
Okay.
to help you negotiate the best deal and really be your advocate throughout the entire process.
So it's not about replacing the human, it's about augmenting them.
Exactly. It's about giving them the tools and the time to really focus on those high-value tasks.
That makes a lot of sense. But okay, I got to ask, are there any real-world results that show this is actually working?
Yeah, I mean, the article cites some pretty impressive stats.
Oh.
So, for example, agents who are using these AI tools are seeing a 37% reduction in the time they spend on administrative tasks.
Wow, that's huge.
It is. And they're seeing a 42% increase in qualified lead conversion.
Okay, so that means they're actually closing more deals.
Exactly. And even better, they're seeing a 28% growth in referral business.
So clients are happy, they're telling their friends.
Yeah. It's a win-win all around.
I mean, that's a pretty compelling argument for embracing this technology, right?
It really is. It shows that AI can be a powerful tool for success in real estate.
Okay. So I think it's safe to say AI is not just some passing trend. It's really becoming a must-have for anyone who wants to stay ahead of the curve.
Absolutely. It's transforming the industry, and I think we're just scratching the surface of what's possible.
Yeah, that's what's so exciting about it.
It is. And, it really makes you think, like, if you could access one of these AI tools right now,
Mm.
which one would you choose? And how would you use it to, maybe boost your business or just improve your experience as a buyer or seller?
That's a great question to ponder.
It is. There's a lot to consider.
There is. We've covered a lot of ground today, from lead generation to market prediction to enhancing the client experience.
And we've just scratched the surface.
Right. I mean, it's clear that AI is already having a huge impact on real estate,
Yeah.
and I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Me neither. It's going to be an exciting ride.
Well, thanks for joining us for this deep dive into AI-powered real estate.
It's been a pleasure being here.
And until next time, happy investing.
Yeah, happy investing.
All right, see ya.